Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Come on in. Come on in. This is Chrissy T, and I'm back with the recap of Baddies East. This is the final episode. Thank God. Okay, I didn't take notes, so we're going to freestyle tonight. I'm going to freestyle this thing. So the beginning of the episode starts with the aftermath of Sapphire trying to push Mariahlynn into the water. So as Mariahlynn was going into the water, she grabbed Sapphire by her hair, honey, drugged that heifer in head first. Okay. So security broke them up. And as Mariahlynn is getting out of the water, we see that she is bleeding from the eye. Now, Sapphire thinks that she punched Mariahlynn, but I think there was rocks in the water. And I don't know. I don't think Sapphire did that. I do believe somehow Mariahlynn fell into some rocks. I don't know. So in the confessional, Sapphire talking about, I never planned to fight Mariahlynn. She thought they was cool. Heifer, you planned to fight Mariahlynn the moment you was sitting pretty with the ops. You wanted to fight, but you wanted to fight an easy target, and that would be Mariah. You're the one that started this. You escalated this entire thing. And Sapphire, you get donkey of the day because you were doing the most and you look stupid while doing it. So then we see Suki and Mariah Lynn. They're going back and forth, and Mariahlynn tries to punch Suki in the face. And at this point, Suki was like, listen, now we're going to have to fight. She wants to get her lick back, but security ain't having it. Sapphire is bragging about beating Mariahlynn up. Girl, you don't get cool points for that. I would have respected Sapphire more if she would have fought E.T. or Rolly. You don't get cool points for fighting a midget. That little girl, you don't get cool points for that, girl. So Suki and Sapphire continue to antagonize Mariahlynn. So Mariahlynn said to Sapphire, why didn't you fight E.T.? Why do you want to fight little old me? So Sapphire said because she F's with E.T. Girl, if you were scared, just say that. Just say you were scared. You didn't fight E.T. because you were scared. So Mariah and Sapphire, they continue to antagonize Mariahlynn. So Biggie said, she wasn't going to jump in because it was just, they didn't jump on her. Although they was antagonizing her, they didn't jump on her. And she said, if they would have jumped on her, she would have helped her out. But I don't give a damn if she was being jumped. I wouldn't have helped her. And the only reason I say that is because when Biggie was getting her stuff thrown out by E.T. and Rolly, Mariah was at the bottom of the stairs laughing. So, yeah, I don't think Biggie should have helped her because if the shoe was on the other foot, Mariahlynn wouldn't help you. She would laugh at your ass. So Mariahlynn is headed back to the sprinter because her eye is bleeding, and Suki and Sapphire are still taunting her. Now, Suki, y'all doing too much. Y'all are doing too much. I wish, man, this would have been good if y'all would have did this to E.T. and Rolly. I would respect y'all more. But y'all don't get points for following, tormenting, and technically bullying Mariahlynn. Suki, I like you, girl, but in this particular episode, you look weak, you look dumb. And your little friend, Sapphire. So later on, Mariahlynn is lying. She said Sapphire snuck her. Girl, no. Y'all were literally side by side. No, y'all was right in front of each other. She didn't sneak you, so stop lying. So she tell House B that Sapphire snuck her on the rocks. So out of nowhere, Natalie's dad, he comes on the sprinter because he's concerned. He saw Mariah bleeding from the eye, and he said, them girls are big and she little. So Natalie's dad is pissed. So later, I think Mariahlynn is evicted. She is evicted from House A, and she goes crawling back to House B. So once again, she's telling the other girls that Sapphire snuck her on the rocks. And then she said all the girls were attacking her except for Natalie. I don't think E.T. attacked you. Matter of fact, I don't think E.T. said anything. So she's explaining to House B that Sapphire thought she was trying to set Suki up. But what really happened is Mariah said that she was telling Sapphire that she will support her against Suki because she saw her there side by side with Suki when she was going at it with Rolly and ET. She was side by side doing absolutely nothing. So how can you support that? How can you support someone who stood side by side with her best friend but didn't stand up for her best friend? Mariah, in this case, I think you got exactly what you deserve. You didn't deserve to get bullied, but Suki did deserve to go upside your head. Because Sapphire did stand up for her own best friend, yet you trying to stand up for Sapphire? Your stupidity is why I feel the need you should have got your ass whooped. Because you got too comfortable. You got too comfortable thinking you can talk about Suki to Sapphire. So yeah, that was stupid on your part, and you deserve to get popped on your head. Again, Mariahlynn did not deserve to get tormented, taunted, and bullied, but she did deserve to get whooped by Suki, which didn't happen, but she damn sure deserved it. So the next thing, the ladies head over to Kingston, Jamaica. They're going to Bob Marley's house. And on the Sprinter, House A, Suki is telling the girls this. Suki told House A that Sapphire knocked Mariahlynn out. Child, she loved making her best friend look good. So she lied and said Sapphire knocked Mariahlynn out. And then she went bragging saying they chased Mariahlynn to the bus. So Natalie asked the girls for the next season, what should the new girls embody? E.T. answered and she said they should not be thirsty for camera time, which she is. And then Sapphire gave an interesting answer. She said they should stand on business, which she didn't. Girl, she was the main one talking about standing on business, but when it was time to stand on business, she didn't stand on business. And E.T., from the moment you started, honey, you were thirsty and desperate for camera time. Honey, you're going to get your moment at the reunion, honey. You're going to get all the camera time that you need. I mean, when I seen the clip for the reunion, the girl is swollen on both sides of her face. Nose is big. Ooh, she got handled, man. She got handled. So on the Sprinter, E.T. lets everybody know it's her birthday, honey. So they going around and they drinking. But E.T. says she don't drink, but damn near drunk a fifth of Hennessy. So Smiley ain't the only one that's been lying this season. E.T., you lied as well. So later they meet, later they meet at Bob Marley's house. And they decide to have a toast at the bar. Everybody going around, giving their toast. So when Suki turn came, she said she had a good time getting to know people because she don't have a lot of friends. And she said because people have the opportunity to turn on you, that was shade for Sapphire. She said they'll use your secrets and your vulnerability as weapons. So she don't really trust females. And then she brings her attention to Mariahlynn. She's saying that she didn't know, Mariahlynn had an issue with her. And she don't respect the fact that Mariahlynn talking behind her back. So Mariahlynn said that she was told that Suki wanted to fight her. So then Rolly inserts herself and says that when did Suki say that? So Mariahlynn said it was told to her behind the scenes, but she never said who the person was that told her. So they're going back and forth, and Mariahlynn walks away. She says she's not doing the toast. Suki and Sapphire follows her. So Mariahlynn says she has real friends in life, so she's not really pressed about any of the girls not liking her. So Suki said, well, if you have friends, tell them to get your chain back. Child, I fell out. You mean to tell me this girl still ain't got her chain? So, of course, Suki and Sapphire are both shouting at Mariahlynn. So she leaves, and Anna and Taseki, they go and get Mariahlynn and bring her back in because they want her to take the toast with them. So she decides to go back in, and they toast, okay? Later that night, they went to Club Taboo. The ladies had a good time, and then they all did their exit interviews, and that's the end of the episode. I'll see y'all for the reunion. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. If you like the video, subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Bye. See y'all for the reunion. Bye-bye.